doesn't this intro just put you into a nice state of zen? By the way, is zen short for something, or is zen just the word? I like the word zen. I like what it means. I like doing it. I like having it. Big zen guy. Anyways, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. I do have my bowler's fit on today. I'm running out of shirts. I brought like a handful of shirts, and I brought I brought my Pickett shirt. I brought a Rounder shirt, and I think I brought one other shirt, and I didn't intend to be here as long as I am, again, because of our dog's health. But we are going back to, I'll be back in New York tomorrow morning. Flight is going to be hopefully on time and get me right to pick it at the park. Coming in real hot, straight to Billy's. Although I might drop my luggage off. BK was just asking me what I'm going to do with my suitcase. Well, I just have a carry-on, but my wife will take it to the apartment, and then I could go straight to Billy's. But here's the problem. I'll tell you the problem is I'm not really cleaned up. All right. I wanted to get a haircut. I wanted to get cleaned up. I wanted to look dapper. When you're actually, I don't really know who we're meeting. I know the I know the Bookit crew's coming. The Pickett crew. I've met a decent amount of the Pickett crew, all great people. And I don't know who else is coming. Who else is coming? Do we know who else is coming? I haven't even seen the guest list, but that's okay. I don't care. We bring the party. Okay. We don't rely on the party to be the party. We bring the party. That's the mentality you have to have. Okay. Anyways, what's up for craps? Yeah. Let's see. I think we saw the chat buzzing nice and early. What's up? Hell yeah, brother. Tanner McKee. Listen, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Seriously. Who the fuck is Tanner McKee, and why my scouting department let me down? I'll tell you this. Even if I knew Tanner McKee was the best preseason quarterback in the NFL, I still probably would have bet the Bengals. And my reasoning for betting the Bengals was not so much because their starters were starting, although that clearly helped because they scored 2 touchdowns. Not that I was like looking to fade that or anything, but I like the depth at quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals. I thought Desmond Ridder was worth a shit. I thought Jake Browning was worth a shit. Yeah, no thanks. Out. I don't know how Durian Thompson, Robinson Thompson played. Let's just call him DRT. All right. Can we do that moving forward? Yeah, I'm going to need a scouting report. I'm going to need a full scouting report on my desk Monday morning. Okay. Monday morning, 11 a.m. Not going to make you rush it. Anyways, I have no idea where this Tanner McKee guy came from. So apparently Warren Sharp tweeted something, by the way. I thought this was kind of interesting. I don't know if we're just being prisoners of the moments here, but Warren Sharp tweeted. Let me pull this up. By the way, good morning, everybody. It's Friday, August 8th. I didn't even realize it, but is Bet Bash this weekend? I think I saw our guy Taxman on the way to Bet Bash. He said wheels up to Boston, and I was like, oh shit. If you're going to Bet Bash, have fun. I went last year. I had a good time. I like it. Good event. Met some good people. Met up with Guy in the Cornfields. Great dude. We had a nice dinner at the steakhouse in is it a steakhouse or just a restaurant? Anyways, it was very good. Barry's, I think it's called, in Circa. Love Circa. I really do. I love Circa. It's the best. It's the fucking best. We had a great time. It's a good event. A lot of dudes. I think I told you that. I mean, I don't care. I'm a wifed up loser, but if you're going out there, don't you're in Vegas. You can get out there and get after it, but don't think you're going there and you're gonna rub shoulders with some I was gonna say gals and ladies at the same time, so I said lows. I've been doing that a lot more often. Hopefully that's not a bad sign of getting old. Probably is. Anyways, it is fun. It's a good time. I like the Cover 3 seminar. I like talking to those guys. Hold on. I want to just see if I can find this real quick. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, here's the Warren Sharp tweet, by the way. I don't know if this is real or not. Tanner McKee is one of the worst kept secrets among those in the know with the Eagles. Can't stop talking about him every chance they get. Not many others pay attention as he's not a starter, but just ask any beat reporter or Eagles insider. They love McKee. Okay. We got Eagles fans in here. We got all kinds of fans in here. Way too many fucking Ohio fans. Yeah, I know how to spell the state. All right. O-H-I-O. Oh, I froze for a second. How did not one person tell me that Tanner McKee was the dude? And now all of a sudden it's coming out. The guy has 2 really good drives, and now all of a sudden it's like, wow, you talk to any fucking Eagles beat reporter, and they could have told you Tanner McKee's man. What? Fuck that. I don't like this. You see what I'm saying? Last night, Honest NFL says, I don't want to push this into cult territory with how I talk about him, but Tanner McKee has become one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch on film, just based on how concise he is as a processor and how he uses pre-snap to streamline post-snap. Beyond that, he also eliminates and progresses so well, can reset and make it to that next phase, play like a seasoned vet. Warren Sharp retweets it. Tanner McKee is one of the worst kept secrets among those in the know with the Eagles. Can't stop talking about him every chance they get. Not many others pay attention as he's not a starter, but just ask any beat reporter, Eagles insider. They love watching McKee. Well, I hope you bet the fucking house on the Eagles then. With all that fucking information that you've got, this wealth of knowledge you've got on Tanner McKee, I fucking hope you bet the house on the Eagles. Because if not, if all of a sudden you got all this information on a backup quarterback for the Eagles, what are you fucking doing if you ain't betting on him in the preseason? I mean, what the fuck? Everybody all of a sudden, Tanner McKee this, Tanner McKee that? Come on. I mean, you kind of see what I'm saying here? Am I making a little bit of a point? A little too. I'm all about hindsight and retrospect, but motherfuck. And now we're all of a sudden, well, yeah, I told you about Tanner McKee. Just ask anybody within the Eagles, organization. They love this kid. He plays like a seasoned vet. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't see one person talking about Tanner McKee before the game started last night. Guy fucking has 2 great drives, 3 great drives, whatever, and all of a sudden it's like, well, told you. Thought your tweets were very insightful. Who? Hence why he was a secret. Yeah, but he said the worst kept secret. Best kept secret means it's actually a secret. Worst kept means it's not a secret. It means like everybody knows it. Everybody's walking around there in fucking Philadelphia Eagle land. Can't shut up about how much they love Tanner McKee. Well, it's fucking preseason, okay? This is when the guy is supposed to shine. Now all of a sudden, we love Tanner. We knew all along Tanner McKee was this good. Well, what the fuck? I didn't see one fucking person telling me to bet on this asshole. All I saw was Joe Burrow and the Bengals are starting the game. And not even me, but look at the Sharps. Look at the Sharps. The Eagles are a 1-point favorite. That line closed Cincinnati -6. 7-point swing in preseason. Everybody's broke bitch now. Everybody's a broke bitch because Tanner McKee is the second coming of Christ. And everybody, Warren Sharp and all these Eagles people are acting like they knew it. Like, yeah, duh. The fuck out of here. Nobody knew shit about Tanner McKee. I didn't know what college he went to. I had to look it up. I don't think anybody in here did too. Either. Anyways. Yeah, but this is the perfect type of preseason rant. Don't you understand what I'm saying? The guy goes out there and shines. And we got Eagles beat writers and Warren Sharp being like, they love this kid. What? And hear one fucking word about it. That was it. He balled out against the Giants in January last year. 269-20. Yeah. I know. It's fun. Listen, it's fun to overreact, but this is not like fun overreacting. This is serious. You know what I'm saying? $50 on it. Shut up. Yeah, I can't let that slide. Listen, I just like that's like the whole things accountable, and you guys hold me accountable. That's how it goes. I thought your tweets were insightful. Both. Quantitative. I don't know who you're talking about, by the way. Anyways, Quant Eating, what's up? He came in last season versus Dallas and threw a couple TDs. Well, now I know. You didn't see him against the Commies last year when Hurts went down early? No, I didn't. We ain't shoot the shit anymore. What are you talking about? 6.2 miles I've walked? No shit. Did you really? Almost forgot preseason football can end in a tie. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. How do my Raiders look, huh? Morning, DGen. What's the best Starbucks coffee order you can get? The best order you can get at Starbucks is no order at all. Get the fuck out of there. Go to another coffee shop. You got to have some around you. Starbucks coffee is terrible. It's just bad. Listen, there's two things. Let's stop pretending. Let's stop pretending Chipotle is good. It's not good. Okay? It just does the job. Chipotle is in a shopping mall with a bunch of other fast food chains. You don't want fast food. You're not going to cook. Chipotle does the job. I understand that. It's not good. All right. Starbucks. If you got no other fucking coffee shops around you and there's only Starbucks, fine. Get Starbucks. What's the best coffee order? I don't know. I don't. Chipotle is so good. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you think Chipotle is good, let me tell you that everything in life is good. Then if you put cheese and sour cream on over meat and rice, it's good. Yeah. But if you strip it bare bones, the ingredients are terrible. The quality of the food is terrible. Dos Toros is much better if you guys ever find a Dos Toros or have a Dos Toros by you. Anyway, Scum Beezy with the sub bang 20 months. Appreciate you. It's almost like Buka season. Yeah, I can't wait. Ramble now gave out a sub bank. Ramble firing up here pretty soon. Looking forward to it. Saw the NFL futures ramble. I got to tell you, I like some of them. I'm not in on JJ McCarthy at all. I'm hard out on that, but I like the other ones. Also, I see Royal is back. Royal props, big W. Make sure you're following these guys if you're not already. Pick it at the park, yes. Flying in tomorrow morning, bright and early. So, are you going to be there? By the way, are you going? Let's fucking pack this bitch up. Chipotle is like In-N-Out. Overrated, but gets the job done if you're in a pinch. Sure. DJ up and moving. I'm up and moving. See you there, broski. Love that. We'll see you there, Ramble. Chipotle is okay. Yeah, man, it's fine. It's fine. Here to defend Subway while Steak's not here. No, we don't want that. There's no defending Subway. The only thing good at Subway are the cookies. That's it. The only thing good at Subway are the cookies. Okay. In the South, if Starbucks might be all you have, and that's fine. If Starbucks is all you have in the South, get Starbucks. What are you going to get at Starbucks? I would probably get. I'll tell you what I get. Actually, I'll tell you how I roll at Starbucks. I like a black iced coffee with a pump of hazelnut. That's what I like. I like a hazelnut coffee. I do. I like hazelnut coffee. I don't really care for French vanilla. I know. Who's that sick bastard that drinks peppermint? Is that Javon or Krabs? Who is that sick bastard that drinks peppermint in their coffee? Ugh. I don't like peppermint. I drink peppermint tea, though. I think it's good for your digestive system. Krabs or Javon drinks peppermint in their coffee. That's some nasty shit. That is fucking nasty. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. I got a good story. I got a Starbucks story for you. So when I was like grinding rentals in real estate in New York, running around the city, I used to have this app, by the way. It was called Moves. It was very cool. I would like walk around, not even joking, like 7 to 8 miles. My feet hurt, my knees hurt. Probably why I got patellar tendonitis. But anyways, I had to go meet a client, and I didn't have time in between to grab lunch, and I was starving. It's hot out too. So about once, maybe even twice a year, I would stop at Starbucks and I would get a caramel frappuccino. All right. You ever had a caramel frappuccino? Serious question. Serious. You know, I shit on Starbucks all the time. This is my one thing I like about Starbucks. Now, a caramel frappuccino, in a weird way, is kind of like a protein shake. Hold on. Hear me out. It's not healthy. It's a meal replacement. Okay. It's a meal replacement. The caramel frappuccino has probably 1,600 calories, maybe more. But I will admit, it tastes delicious. And on top of that, it's refreshing. Okay. Why are you guys saying bruh and bro? I just clarified. Listen. Not healthy, meal replacement. If you load up a protein shake, this is something I fucked up for a really long time. I would like eat lunch, and then I would also have a protein shake. And I'm like, man, why am I not losing weight? Depending on what you put in your protein shake should be your meal. All right, now we're just broing everything. The caramel frappuccino was very good. The problem is you can't have it every day. Okay, it's too unhealthy. And listen, I'm no spokesperson for good health, but I mean, I know what's right and wrong. I just like to choose wrong more often than not, which is I wish I did. Anyways, 50,000 calories. Yeah. They don't know about that ice caps. Yeah. I mean, look, no shot DJN survives Pickett at the park if he's flying in tomorrow morning. Why do you say that? I mean, it's not ideal. It's really not ideal. We were supposed to be back Wednesday night. Then we pushed to Thursday night. We were going to go fly back tonight, but our dog is just not doing great. I had to wake up this morning at what time did I wake up? 2:58 a.m. We'll call it 3. My dog is he's got this weird thing going on. We thought it was neurological, but it's this digestive issue. It's called IBD, inflammatory bowel disease. It's a motherfucker. But anyways, when he eats good, his body goes into like this state of shock, but like in a good way. It's like total relaxation because he'll go like 2 days without eating and it's not good. He can't like tolerate any food. But when he eats a really, really good day of eating, like yesterday was a great day of eating, he's so relaxed, he'll piss himself. Like a fucking drunk old Irishman. My dog will piss himself. All right. So this is the second time it's happened because he's had 2 really good days of eating, which is great. So we're making improvements on him eating. But when it happens, he pisses himself. So he'll wake up in the middle of the fucking night. You got to scrub the fucking comforter, with some Dawn and some water. And then you got to throw it right in the washing machine. You got to wet wipe the dog. I gave him a bath the first time. I wasn't going to give him a bath yesterday. But we got to be here for that. We got to help him out. We can't bring our dog back to New York because his specialist is down here in Florida. So I'm going to go back to New York, like literally the latest I can to stay here and help with this shit. Cause I don't want my parents to fucking deal with it. You know what I mean? Too fucking old for that. I got to deal with this shit, but I can't bring him back to New York. He's got to stay down here for a few more weeks. But so that's why I've had a delay. It's really not ideal. It's really not ideal. Listen, I love dogs. I love pets. I'm such a dog guy. But when dogs get old, it sucks. It really does suck. Hope the doggo is on the mend. Mine has just gotten complete remission from lymphoma. Love to hear that, man. Love to hear that. Yeah, old dogs, senior dogs. I love senior dogs, but man, the health issues is brutal. Because you're on, what does that mean? Oh, because you old as fuck. Yeah, I will. I'll get smelling salts. Hey, bro, you haven't had smelling salts before? The fuck is wrong? When you ever played ports? I think I'm already having. Listen, I'm already thinking this through. Okay, you act like you don't think. I know it's gonna be a long day. I gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get to the airport, flying straight in, dropping my shit, going straight to fucking Billy's, having a day at the park, and I'm gonna have a day. I'm not gonna slow down. And then we're supposed to meet up with my wife and Steak's wife a little bit later. I don't know. We'll see. I might go to my office and take a little nap. But anyways, I'm already being strategic. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm going to do. As much as I want to fucking drink on the plane, I probably shouldn't. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to time it up. So I'm going to time it up. I'm probably going to time it up with an hour left in the flight. I'm going to get a gin and ginger ale. I'm going to milk that bitch. But that's going to give me a nice buzz. Okay. Then I'm going to get off the plane. I'm going to go straight to the fucking ballpark. I'll probably have to time my pisses up really well. We'll see how traffic is. I'm going to go straight to the park, or not the park. I'm going to go straight to Billy's. Hear me out. Vodka Red Bull. Like that Brian Windhorst fucking meme. Vodka Red Bull. What do you think? 11 a.m.? I'm not a breakfast drink guy. Not a mimosa, not a screwdriver, not a Bloody Mary. I like a one Bloody Mary, but my acid reflux is too bad. You should try the new seltzers Cummins cider. Oh no, did I just get fucking yeah, that's it. That's one of them. Yep, Cummins cider. Yeah. Yep, that's good. It's actually pretty good. That's good. That was good. I thought about it. I did. I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I haven't seen this motherfucker get me yet, so maybe he's not going to be one of those guys. Yep. What happened to the client? The client Sunday. His client said, no problem. Sunday it is. Sunday's going to be a long day, dude. I'm going to be banged up. Sunday's going to be a long day. I got a long day. I got to work all day Sunday. I got to work probably 10 a.m. to fucking 6. So, yeah, listen, don't work in real estate when you grow up, all right? Get a real job. Although I got to tell you, if you're getting a real job, I got to tell you right now, ChatGPT is coming for that ass. ChatGPT is coming for that ass. I don't know. Serious question. What are we going to do? Like AI is going to make things a lot better. I understand that. There's pros and cons of AI, but I'm telling you right now, AI is coming for that ass. I'm using AI. People, my team is using AI instead of fucking consulting with experts in that specific field, attorneys, title people, surveyors, whatever. We're going to ChatGPT. It's crazy. The vet, my dog's vet. I got a fucking log, dude. Well, my wife has a daily log for ChatGPT. We consult with it every single morning. We tell him how he's doing. You prompt the ChatGPT. You know what I mean? Prompt the AI. It's almost as good as going to a vet. It's telling you everything. It's telling you what you should do and tell you what you should not do. It's unbelievable. ChatGPT is crazy. It's coming for that ass. So what are we going to do? You guys got kids? I don't have kids. I'll try to have kids. We'll see if I can have kids. But I'm telling you right now, I don't know. What are they going to do? AI is going to do everything. I don't know. Listen, that's not the conversation I'm trying to have right now. But I'm just saying, content. Maybe content. Get into content. Maybe content will be where just people who don't have to fucking go to work anymore because robots and AI will do it. Everybody can stay home and just make videos. That'll be something. Entertainment. We're all on our phones every day anyway. ChatGPT Plus is goated. It's crazy. It's crazy how much I've been using it in my day-to-day. Not accurate enough. Just evolution is going at a crazy rate. Yeah. ChatGPT may give you a kid. You're right. My son is a diesel mechanic. Yep. My dad told me a long time ago. He was like, look, I had like some money for college saved up, and I didn't have a scholarship or anything. I didn't have a full 4 years, but I was going to go to community college. And he's like, listen, I really don't want you to just piss my money away. Okay. And I understood that. I was like, look, I'll go to community college. I'll give it the honest try. He's like, I don't think you're the school kind of guy. Why don't you consider trade school? And I was like, nah, I'll get a business degree or something and I'll figure it out, But looking back, honestly, that's a good idea. Electrician, plumber, something like that. I don't know. ChatGPT ain't coming for that ass, you know? And I'll tell you, it's hard to find a good one. It's hard to find a good one. You find a good one, man, these motherfuckers can charge. You can make some money. Absolutely. You got to work your ass off. Trade school is where it's at. I could not agree more. Could not agree more. Nice way of your dad calling you a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, but we're an honest and transparent family over here. Okay. We don't sugarcoat things. That's not something we do. I have many AI thoughts. I bet you fucking do quantitative. Your name is literally quantitative eating. 2 words. Robots. Yeah, crabs. So I'm gonna give you your flowers. Actually, I gotta give crabs his flowers. Crabs, I was shitting on your peppermint coffee. I don't know where that come from. Oh, we were talking about Starbucks, and I said I like hazelnut. And then I said, what sick bastard drinks peppermint coffee? I like peppermint tea, but I don't like peppermint coffee. But I got to give Krabs his flowers. I was listening to BTL yesterday when I was running around, and I heard Krabs shitting on the Little League World Series. I think this is a great take. I thought this was a great take. I think it's actually kind of insane that people will watch children play baseball if it's not your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hear. I think Krabs, like, I didn't hear the full extent of the rant, but I got the gist of it. I kind of think there was like a 2 or 3 part to this. So I don't know how hot of a take it is, but I'm not into like the Little League World Series being as big as it is. Right? Yeah. You didn't expect this? What do you think? I fucking hate kids. You didn't think I would collab on that? Is it though? Is it? Like, I'm not saying I'm not saying the Little League World Series isn't cool for kids. Like, it's great. I didn't play baseball growing up. It's the only sport I didn't play. I played soccer. I did travel around for soccer. It's awesome. I would love my kids. Listen, I want my kids to be in sports. I really do. Am I going to force it on them? No, but I'm going to try. I am. I'm going to try. I don't really want my kids playing football. I played football. Let me tell you right now, I got multiple concussions. I got my ass kicked. I don't really want that for my kid. I'm going to try to get my son or daughter, doesn't matter, in golf, tennis, or baseball. That's what I'm going to try to do. Golf, tennis, baseball. Okay. If they want to play in Little League World Series, all in. That's great. But for the Little League World Series to be on ESPN, what? That's not like, I don't know. Imagine, I'm not judging anybody, but like, you just sit down and you watch these fucking 12-year-olds in Maryland and West Texas play baseball. No, not for me. You know, I've seen this question asked a lot. Gay son. I can't do the thought daughter. I can't. But I'll tell you what. What else are they going to put on ESPN? I don't know, but B-Bets, yesterday the NFL games weren't even on there. You know what I mean? We have LLS on ESPN, but NHL's ESPN. Dude, the disrespect for the NHL and ESPN is insane. My dad watched the World Series just to make fun of it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But I will say this. Can I say this without getting in trouble? I don't want a theater kid. Can I say that without getting in trouble? I don't want a theater kid. Anybody agree, disagree with that? You know? Because that's not a gay or straight thing. You can be anything and be in theater. I'll tell you right now. And I've got friends who are in theater. I'm not out. Like, if I meet someone and they're in theater, I'm not out. But too much theater no, I can't. I can't do it. I went through a handful of musicals when I moved to New York, and I realized, I was like, you know what? I think I'm good on musicals. I went to like 3 musicals, maybe 4, and I was like, I think I'm good for like the rest of my life. Yeah, theater kid is this. No, but it's not. I don't think it is. Like, a lot of famous actors who are straight started in theater. Rob Riggle was fucking in theater. Pedro Pascal was in theater. Bradley Cooper was in theater. James Franco's in theater. You know what I'm saying? I can't do the theater. It's too much. It's not my style. It's not my style. No, I'm not. I'm not forcing anything. I mean, I'm going to try and be like, hey, here's this fucking golf club. Swing that shit. You know, I'm not going to be like Tiger Woods' dad, but that's all I'm saying. Anyways, so we're gonna talk some NFL. I don't know that you really want me talking baseball. I'm just not the guy for it. Is BTL on today? I would say defer to Krabs and Javon. I mean, listen, you know, I like to come up here. I love hanging out with you guys. I love talking sports. I love reviewing the board, but I'm a straight shooter. Okay. You really want me talking baseball? I just don't think you do. You know? Oh, there's no BTL? Ah, shit. You know, Boy Scouts interesting. Like, I wasn't in Boy Scouts, but I always wondered when I was younger if I should have been in Boy Scouts. You know, just like a little bit. Not all the way in, but like kind of. You know, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because like there's probably a lot of life lessons that are very valuable that you can learn. Like, oh, I got a great one. I got a great one. You want to know what? I felt like such a bitch. Because I am. I'm not a tough guy. But when I went out on the boat the other day, we went to New Smyrna. My uncle is pretty handy. My cousin is a mechanic. He's pretty handy. You know, having a boat is cool, and like driving a boat is fine. I can drive a boat. Docking the boat is tough. Anchoring the boat is tough. So when you're like, oh, the anchor, you got to put it in the back first against the current, and then you got to anchor the front of the boat. You got to tie knots in the rope. You know, you got to know that you got to know when to throw the anchor in and shit like that. I kind of just feel like you learn stuff like that better if you were in Boy Scouts, you know. It's kind of how I feel. So it's like I wouldn't mind having those skills. I wouldn't mind it. I'm not the best knot tire. I can figure it out, but I'd like to know that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Other people's place unless it's a very, very close family friend or cousin. Sure. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to destroy someone else's boat or property. No, you don't want to do that at all. All right. Anyways, let's talk some NFL. So, did we have any takeaways from yesterday? Did we have any takeaways from yesterday? From yesterday's games? We went over. I ranted about Tanner McKee. Sorry if you guys weren't here for that. Well, what happened? Oh, Anthony Richardson got hurt. I saw a bunch of people breaking that down. Apparently, I'm going to try to sit up straight because my back is killing me. Okay. Apparently that was Anthony Richardson's fault. I saw a lot of people criticizing him for that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was, and I'm not even trying to be a defender of Anthony Richardson here because I like him for comeback player of the year, but I guess that was his fault. You got to know better. Daniel Jones comes in. I'm going to tell you right now, if Daniel Jones is a starting quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts, like I'm fucking fading at will because this guy is not a starting quarterback. I don't care what he's doing in preseason. I don't care what he's doing in practice. I don't give a fuck, Smokey. I'm just not. I'm not buying into Daniel Jones one bit. 10 for 21, 144 yards. How about Keaton Mitchell score a touchdown? Thanks for coming to happy hour yesterday, by the way. That was a great time. We ran it. It was a little bit of a quicker one, 45 minutes, but we had a couple good reads there. We had a couple guys throw touchdown passes. It was never Jake Browning. I'll tell you that fucking much. It was never Jake Browning throwing a touchdown pass. I don't know what happened to that fucking guy. Aiden O'Connell, Drew Lock. Oh, I bet another guy. Oh, Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush was terrible. What the fuck happened to Cooper Rush? I went 2-1 though. I did go 2-1. Hey, 2-1. I'm now 2-2 on preseason bets. No big deal. Ravens plus 6.5. That was hard. Yeah, fuck the Colts. Fuck Daniel Jones. Riley Leonard actually played much better than I expected. I mean, not like really. He was like 12 or 22 or some shit. But I faded the passing yard. I wanted to fade the passing yards. I faded the rushing yards by mistake. Doesn't matter. They both went over. Sorry. I don't know. Fucked up sleep last night, man. Keaton Mitchell, Tutty. We got that one. That was easy. 24-16. Every game goes over. So I played the Ravens. I lost on the Bengals. I took the Bengals minus 6.5 yesterday. Tanner McKee, 20 for 25, 252 yards, 2 touchdowns. Unbelievable. Good for him. I was way off about this quarterback depth chart. Desmond Ridder was, we liked Ridder to score a touchdown, and he did. Oh, no, it was Ridder or Browning, and I flipped a coin, and the coin said Browning. That's what it was. Joe Burrow had a nice night. Of course he did. Dorian Thompson, Robinson, 5 for 8. Kyle McCord, 1 for 5 with an interception. That's not very good. Jake Browning was terrible. 6 for 14, 62 yards in an interception. 7 for 16, Desmond Ritter. Yeah, Taj Brooks, 26 yards rushing. Not really much going on there. Jamar Chase had a great time. Tanner Hudson, 6 catches, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. I tweeted this, but I'm like, I feel like I should know who Tanner Hudson is, and I have no idea who he is. So whatever. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Raiders, Aiden O'Connell. Shout out Every Chenye. So it reminds me of Cam Miller, 6 for 7 with a touchdown. I don't know who Cam Miller is. We looked him up last night. Never heard of the guy. Drew Lock, 12 for 22, 147 yards and a touchdown and an interception. Milrow was 6 for 10. He also had 3 carries for 38 yards. George Holani, don't know who this guy is. He had a nice night. Seven rushes, 61 yards. Gino was 1 for 3 for 15 yards. He didn't play too much. But O'Connell threw a touchdown. He also had 2 interceptions. Okay. 2-1. Ravens. Winner. Bengals. Loser. Over in the Ravens game. All 3 games go over. So what happens now? You already would you guys stop it. Stop it. This is not the time for Ashton Genty to do anything. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Relax. Okay? Relax. Everybody relax. Already mushed Ashton Genty is crazy. Dogs and overs are now 4-0 in the preseason. Yep. You were right about the Ravens. Thank you. Would you rather steak or Greg babysit your kid? Steak. I'm telling you guys, you think Greg has his shit together and has his head on straight because he looks the part? No QB can make it to this league per athleticism. LBs are too athletic. DBs are too skilled. Shelling coverages won't last long. Okay. Yeah, definitely worried about that O-line, but let's pump the brakes. It's just preseason. On joint practice leading to the game under is now false. 0-1. Yep. 0-1. I wouldn't say it's false, but it's 15-5. Now it's 15-6. What do you want it to do? Thanks for sharing. Always share the nuggets, okay? There's no guarantee that this shit's going to hit. Anyways, let's go look into tonight's game. I'm going to pull up Pickett Pro. Download Pickett. Anybody going to Pickett at the park tomorrow? Who are we going to see? Who are we going to see tomorrow? Bobby Mack, 10th place right now. Sorry, I'm just looking real quick at the FedEx St. Jude. Who do I got? Who's in the mix right now? Okay. Fleetwood's 8 under. Oh, wow. Bud Cauley, 6 under. He was 150 to 1. I'm going to have FOMO like a motherfucker. All right, let's pull up the first game. Let's get into it. Then we'll shut it down. Okay? Yeah. Greg feels like the responsible dad. Greg is, it's not that Greg isn't responsible, but he's really got to lock the fuck in. Like I think I told you one time, Greg went to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. He actually did that. You have like a tour guide. Him and his fucking wacko buddies from college went, and they're good dudes though. They're good dudes. But you get a tour guide. It's like a local. You pack a backpack. You climb up the mountain, and you do like pitch a tent. You sleep on it. You dig a hole. You shit in it. Greg did that. I went over to Greg's. He lived in a studio at the time. I helped him move. This guy reads so many books. Let me tell you something. Don't help a friend move who reads books. Okay. You want to know why? Because they got these boxes. And in these boxes, it's labeled books. And you think, oh, that's not too bad. No. You pack 80 books in a box. That bitch is heavy. You got to carry that up 4 flights of stairs, motherfucker. But anyways, I went over to Greg's one time. I don't know what we were doing, getting beers, talking fantasy football. I've been in the same fantasy football league for a while. But remember I told you one time he took mushrooms and he went in his room. I stayed over one night. Don't ask me why I stayed over. Oh, I think we were doing our fantasy football draft. And it was late. I literally felt like, Wedding Crashers when Vince Vaughn and Luke Wilson, they're like, oh, you want to stay over, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of what it felt like. He took mushrooms. He went in his room and he listened to It audiobook. Guy's out of his mind, which is cool. I like that. You know what I mean? Be a little unique, a little different. I'm okay with that. But this guy, I'd say this is what he needs to do. He needs to get in the zone. So what he does is I went over when he was getting ready for his trip to Mount Kilimanjaro. I don't know where it is. Where's Kilimanjaro? Africa? Anybody know where? Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania. So he goes on his trip, and I'm going over there, and this was hilarious. Like he straight up boxed me out. I'm going over there to hang out, ready to fuck around. He literally goes like this. This is what Greg does. This is Greg's signature move. Like it's like a snap count. Like when you snap, like John Gruden hates that. This is what Greg did. We're about to fuck around. We're about to crack a beer. He goes, wait. I got to do some shit for my trip. I'm just like, okay. I think I cracked the first beer. I sat on the couch. He has a fucking notepad. He's got his laptop, and he's got a checklist. And he's like, all right, make sure passport isn't expired. Check. Check in for flight. Check. Make sure you have your bus ticket because it's like an 8-hour bus ride whenever you fucking land. It sounds miserable. But anyways, Greg gets in the zone. Gets in the zone. Tanzania is in Africa. Yeah, okay, I know that shit. On shrooms, it was awesome, dude. Oppenheimer was a great movie. I started watching an old movie last night. You ever heard of Cape Fear? It's with I've been having a good movie rewatch streak lately. Big movie guy. I love movies. Not superhero movies. That's not my thing. But you ever seen Cape Fear? It's interesting. De Niro, Nick Nolte. Interesting movie. I only made it through halfway. Yeah, it's good. Yep, it's good. Greg fucking Teddy Rose. I don't know who Teddy Rose is. Who the fuck is Teddy Rose? Should I know who Teddy Rose is? Yeah, Quant. We got people in here that want actual plays and not just me fucking yapping. Anybody got a play today? I'm going to go through preseason. Hey, I went 2-1 yesterday. No big deal. No big deal. I know what you're here for. You're here for fucking DJ's locks on preseason football. I would be here too. What's this guy got to say? Sure, I was wrong in analyzing the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback room. Whatever. There we go. Get back to business. Too much Greg talk. I don't know why I'm talking about Greg so much. DJ, are you a... Fuck no. Fuck no. I think she is awful. I think Breonna Taylor... Now, at the same time, Zach Bryan sounds like a massive douchebag. Massive douchebag. Zach Brown sounds like a massive douchebag. I just want to be clear. Breonna Chicken Fry. Oh, my God. This girl. Can I just say what? Let's have a quick rant real quick. Oh, dude. I see this stuff going around with this Barstool Beach House, and I'm like, I don't know if I can really get into it. I watch Surviving Barstool. I like Barstool. I don't like 75% of the fucking people that they hire. I think they're not very talented, but I like some of them. I like the main guys too. Oh, dude. Oh, no. But it doesn't surprise me. Dude, Breonna Chicken Fry. I don't know how she is this popular, but what do I know? Dude, man, you know what? Here's how I can phrase this. Because I have no problem with Barstool Sports having male and female employees. I'm not one of those guys. I don't think Barstool just needs to hire a bunch of dudes and cater to frat bros. I really don't think that. And I think they do have some talent with male and female. But the recent employees that they're hiring, I don't totally understand it. I don't know where they're going. Like Mubi, I like Big Catty. I mean, Big Cat PFT are great. I think Max is awesome. I like Liam. a lot. I think Max is great. Who is Mubi? Okay. Because what I think she is just like some like dumb, funny chick with like 10 million followers on Instagram. And all I can think of is Portnoy, because I think he's probably to blame, is just like saying, hey, let's just hire people with big followings. That's exactly who she is. Yeah. We lost DGen for the next 10 minutes. No, you didn't. I'm almost done. Lock the fuck in, DGen. Yeah, I'm locking in. Basketball, apparently. Yeah. Pat Bev was a good hire. They hired Deion Sanders at one time, right? I don't understand. Like, I get it. You're a media company, but also you're Barstool Sports, and not everybody has to be like a super sports freak. Like, I legitimately don't even think PFT and Hank are like legitimate sports fans. I think they were just like a little bit, and then they got into the podcast and are like, let's just lean into it. Big Cat, I think, was a sports fan, even though he switched up from the Patriots and the Bears, but whatever. Max is a great hire because Max is the first like authentic sports fan for the podcast, and it's very refreshing. I don't think Memes is probably good at being a memes guy, but I think he's terrible on the microphone. Anytime he talks about the Jets, it's awful. The new guy Zach is kind of funny. I don't really get Pug shtick, I don't really get that. Like what's the vision past PFT? Did you see Zach Bryan? Yeah, weird. I don't know. Zach Bryan's weird, and frankly, he's probably kind of a douchebag if those stories are true. Let's go Morgan Wallen. He's kind of a fuckhead too. All right, chat. Who's the worst kept secret tonight, dude? Thank you. You know what? I'm going to clip that rant and I'm going to say that. Who's tonight's worst kept secret? Yep. Okay, so Frank the Tank. I love Frank the Tank. Do you guys agree or disagree with this? Is Frank the Tank shtick getting a little old? Does his shtick feel a little forced? I'm not saying it is, but doesn't it feel like it? What does that say? Holy shit, double barrel hangman. You're getting one hangman. J. Prue and Clam Mucker redeem hangman. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think Francis is great. I think he's hilarious. I don't know how I feel about Nicky Smokes. Like sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't like him, but he's kind of one of those guys you like to not like, So it's like I don't mind him being around. I think the spitting chicklets guys are awesome, and I think the foreplay guys are awful. I don't get the rigs thing at all. Was a lead on tires. Foreplay has fallen off. The rigs, and even like Frankie Borelli seems okay, but I don't know. I mean, I guess golf is just starving for content creators. I would say the Bob Does Sports crew is like light years better than foreplay. I think Frank just the way he is. Yeah, that's true. Fits well with Whitney and the boys. Yeah. I don't know, man. The grown man tantrums can only be funny so many times. It's kind of how I feel. What's up, Adam's Got Picks? Good morning, everybody. How we doing? We got a decent house on Friday. Friday's streams have been slower, but you guys are showing up. Looks like we got over 80 on Twitch. What's up, everybody? Anybody on Twitter? Who's in on Twitter hanging out? Probably that's where the trolls and the haters hang out, but that's all right. You guys can hang out. Thanks for tuning in. I see YouTube's a little light, but that's okay. All right. Bob used to be an employee at Barstool. No shit. Oh, I love Jersey Jerry. I love Jersey Jerry. Like they got some funny people. And God, I don't like Rhea, but the chick who was her co-host, I like. She was cool. Fran seems cool. I like the girl who does with Brandon Walker. What's her name? Casey. She seems cool. No ads on Twitter. All right, Cade Rayburn. I don't blame you. But if you watch some ads, you're helping us monetize. Huh? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Something like that. The stream keeps me from putting my boss. Dude, you know what? Honestly, I don't condone violence, but I'm just happy to hear that we make your days a little bit brighter. Okay. Jenny, don't know why Jerry quit his late night show. That was his thing. Yeah. Did Unc just wink? Did I? I don't know. It just kind of felt right. Was that not right? All right. What do you guys want? You're fucking distracting me from being distracted. What do we want? Give me a category. You told us to ride you and you wink? No, that's not what I said. We may need you to unmonetize after that statement. What did I say? I don't know what I said. I just start yapping. Ooh, 90s movies? Okay. 90s movies. What would be a good 90s movie? I'm trying to think of one. Oh, you know what? All right. Here's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, this is going to be tough for you guys. I think it's going to be tough for you guys. This is one of DJ's favorite movies. Growing up. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 letters, 1 word. One of my favorite movies. Let's see you get it. Charlie Chaplin in the 50s. Very funny. Yep. Not Sandlot. E. No E. No E. A. There is an A. It's actually 2 A's. See what you got. S. There's no S. R. There's no R. Someone said T. There is a T. Hold on, I got to pull it up this way. D. Yep. There is a D. There's no Z. That was a shit guess. M. There is an M. Yay! Matilda. Hell yeah. Z, are you dead ass? Yep. Great movie. Great movie. Honestly, it's kind of what got me into math. I was the only subject in school I was good in and gave a shit about was math. Thank you to Matilda. What's wrong with Matilda? Matilda fucking slapped. The original is so good. What? You don't like Matilda? It's a classic movie. Watch it. Learn something. Surprisingly, though, Matilda liked reading books. I never liked reading books. The only books I read was Goosebumps. That's all I read. Actually, wait, that's a lie. I read the first 2 Harry Potters. I was in intensive English class. Not as bad as it sounds. And my teacher had an audio book read us Harry Potter while we read along. I think I've already told you that story before, but I liked Harry Potter, the first 1 and 2. I stopped after that. Lord of the Flies, excellent book. Didn't really care for the Scarlet Letter. And, Hatchet. Oh, I mean, Hatchet was like the best book of all time. Yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get into it for a little bit, and then we're going to shut it down. Thank you guys for hanging out. Even if you're in Twitter, not watching any ads and helping us monetize, we still appreciate you. All right, Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Listen, the Cleveland Browns are 6.5-point dogs. Panthers are favorites at home. The total in this game is 32.5, 33, depending on where you look. You know what we got to do here. Okay, you know what we got to do. Do you not know what we got to do? Because I'll tell you what we got to do. What's the talk of the town? Tell me what the talk of the town is. The talk of the town for the Cleveland Browns is their quarterback room. Sure is. Sure fucking is. Now, backups for Carolina, Andy Dalton can play football. Jack Plummer, not bad. He's familiar with this stadium. He had the ACC championship here. You know? Shut it down. We need baseball. Shut it down. We need baseball, Uncle. What the fuck are you talking about, Aherna? Is baseball going to be discussed there, or is it just football from now on? I said this a little bit earlier. I don't know if you guys missed it, but you probably don't really want me talking baseball. I'll give it a glance, but we're talking football right now. We're talking football. Yeah, fuck baseball, dude. I know. Come on. I don't think I'm the stream for that anymore. I think you'd probably watch BTL, but there's no BTL today. That's okay, Cool Hand. You don't need to apologize. Yeah, I'm just like kind of out on baseball. I like following it. I'm just not really in on betting it. Nothing's really speaking to me. And honestly, I know you guys like to call me a meme capper. I'm telling you right now, a meme capper would continue to fucking force feed baseball, even if I'm drowning in fucking piss, as Trent would say. I'm trying to be a responsible fucking human being over here and lead by example. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be one of the good guys in this space. And I'm finally had a slow start to the year. I'm finally making some fucking money and closing some deals. But even still, I got my nuts kicked in this summer. I don't want to go around throwing out $100, $200, $300 on baseball plays I don't really have a good read for. So, Shador over 102.5 games started. So here's the thing. Here's where I'm at with this. Don't you have a Cal Raleigh future? I sure do, Kate. I have Cal Raleigh. So I already hit the over RBIs before the All-Star break. No big deal. Cal Raleigh to lead the league in RBIs, 100-1. That's right. That's right. I said, listen, okay, I know you guys are going to be like, DJ, you don't know ball. Okay, you're looking at a motherfucker who hit Shohei Ohtani MVP 40-1, Sandy Alcantara, Cy Young. I don't know if that was 16 or 18-1. I have the tickets. What else did I hit? Braves win the World Series. The year they won the World Series. I had Acuna MVP. That didn't happen. Come on. Let me give you my fucking resume, okay? Cal Raleigh, the only guy I wanted to invest in this season. Big dumper. Got paid. And he came through. All right? Now he needs to lead the league in RBIs to cash the future, because the other wagers, I have the Mariners over wins. I did take the Rays. I may have taken Taj Bradley lead. That is really hard to say. Lead the league in strikeouts. That's not happening. I took Steven Kwan, most hits and most runs. That's not hitting, but that's okay. I still love the guy. But thank you for bringing up that future. I hope that it hits. And if it does, I'll probably give some cheddar away. All right. You like when people call money cheddar? Or is that like kind of a douchey thing to do? You know? I don't really have, that's, it's the one thing. I'm not like trying to say that this is a thing I'm going to do, but like, I like that book. It has like their own lingo. Like, I think that's cool. I don't like every word. I fucking hate plus chicken, but I like a lot of the other ones, I like that. I think we're too old for that, and that's okay. We'll acknowledge it. You can bet NAK leaders. No, what the fuck is Fleetwood doing? I don't even care, and I don't even want to know. Let's listen. The Cleveland Browns quarterback room is in shambles, from what I understand. Okay, you got Flacco, Pickett, Gabriel, Sanders. Nobody knows what anybody's doing. Nobody knows who's going to be the guy. Everybody's getting a little bit of reps. Nobody's getting in a groove. It's not good surrounding the Cleveland Browns. Don't you kind of want to bet on that? Don't you kind of want to bet on that? Don't you look at this, in my opinion? Don't you look at this and you think to yourself that the Panthers are so fucking easy? Is that what you'd think? Because I don't know. I don't think so. What would you say is your guys' lingo? I don't know that we have one. I don't know that we have one. I don't know that we have any. That's what makes Trent and Bookit unique. I think it's good. I like the lingo thing. Anyways, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders. I kind of want to bet on these guys. That's how I feel. But at the same time, I always think like, one night, one day things will happen and then the opposite will happen the next day type of thing. All the dogs just won. Today could be the day all the favorites come through, That's funny. Bengals should probably be favored by more than 5.5 week one. They have always shit the bed week one. Browns win. Yeah. Everybody get a hit. Yeah. I think bets. We have certain bets are our things, DGen Lingo Masterclass. Yeah, that's fun. Yep. Oh, already invested. That's a good one. You guys like that one. I think I like the Browns. There, I said it. Sue me. I like the Browns. I think I like the Browns tonight. Quinshon Judkins not going to be playing. Dylan Sampson, Pierre Strong Jr. Oh, what's up, Pierre? I don't know who any of these wide receivers are. Let's see who the Panthers got. The Panthers have Trevor Etienne, Raheem Blackshear, Jimmy Horn Jr. Tight end Mitchell Evans. Watch for Mitchell Evans. Notre Dame fucking legend there. Let's go. Let's see if Underdog. By the way, we're gonna do Underdog sign up code again if you guys give a shit, because for Prop Talk we put Underdog player props together. So I don't know that it's in effect right now. They have to change it. I think it's going to be DGen or Degenerate. If you do sign up for Underdog, you can use that and you get a 50% deposit match, unless they're going to change the terms. I'll find out today. Jimmy Horn has half a touchdown reception up, 26.5 yards. Hendon Hooker? What? There's more than one Hendon Hooker? That's crazy. Oh, no. That's the same one. Wait, I don't understand. Are they playing tonight? The Lions are playing again already? Oh, I guess it's been a week. I'm going back to the Lions tonight. DJ, have you been? No. Is that the Jay-Z thing? 40/40 Club? 40 invested ties would have saved you so much money. Yep. Any baseball whales or ladders? None for me today, Big Rob. I haven't looked at the board. I'm probably going to play. I went 2-1 in NFL preseason. I'm probably going to stick with it. See if I'm 2-2 on the year. See if I can get right. Unc, when are you picking names out of the half of the Discord draft order? I don't know. Let me get through this weekend. All right. I got a lot of shit to do. I got to survive. Pick it at the park tomorrow, coming in straight on an early flight. And then I got a long day of work on Sunday. All right. Bear with me. Big Rob just gave him. You may have just joined. That's okay. Just gave him. But for what it's worth, I can't always repeat things. If you were late, that's all right. Thanks for being here. But I just think everybody's down on the quarterback room for the Browns, and I kind of want to lean into that. I kind of want to bet that. To me, the Bengals yesterday looked like the obvious favorite, and I fell for it. I took them. But I think the Panthers are tonight's Bengals. Now the question is it going to be a flip flop? That's okay. No worries at all. You didn't really miss that much. I mean, I don't have that many insights, but I like the Browns. Okay. I think I have to go back to the Lions tonight. I really do. Shedeur Sanders passing yards is 123.5. Don't you guys like that? I think Shedeur Sanders is going to have a great night. I think he's going to dial it up. That's my prediction. I think Shedeur Sanders is going to dial it up. 7.5 rushing yards. Love that. Half a passing touchdown. I mean, come on. He's getting that shit. Don't you think? Don't you guys think he's getting that? I think he's getting that. I love Rico Dowdle. I'm a Rico Dowdle guy. I love the Rico Dowdle pickup for the Panthers. I really do. Stash him on my fantasy football bench. Don't Don't. See, this is why I can't talk about fantasy football stuff. There's people in my league and everybody's taking notes. They're trying to get me. I like Rico Dowdle. Let's see. Dylan Sampson. I don't know anything about Dylan Sampson. Jamari Thrash. Oh, yeah. It's a name I kind of recognize. Trevor Etienne. Nah, I'm good. Tet's going to be playing 19.5 receiving yards. Harold Fannin. He's a good tight end. Yeah. Jalen Coker. Yeah. Like this game. I like this game. All right. I think the Lions are going to bounce back tonight. I think advantage to the team. Does anybody have any data on that? The teams that played in the Hall of Fame game, what they did the following week? I mean, dude, if honestly, you know what? Lions first half POD. If you are the fucking Detroit Lions, that was so pathetic. That was awful football. I understand it's preseason. I get it. None of it matters. That was so pathetic right from the start, fumbling the kickoff return. Don't you think maybe this is the most obvious bounce back spot in preseason history? I don't give a fuck, Smokey. I like it. I like the fucking Lions today. Oh, Nick Nash is on the Falcons. Fuck him. Yeah, I like the Falcons tonight. Easton Stick is the quarterback for Atlanta. Oh my God, Emory Jones. Emory Jones? No. Dude, Emory Jones is not good. Like, at all. Holy ad 7. Nerfy chat, are you not subbed? Are you not subbed? I don't understand. How are you not subbed? Like, what's worse, 7 ads or not being subbed to a stream you watch every day? Come on. Lock it the fuck up. I've been fucking subbed to fucking Ramble or Owner's Box for so long. I'm not even in there any day. 5 to 7s are close to being done. There's a kid named Easton Stick. There sure is. I've bet on him before too. I like the Lions and I like them a lot. 3.5. I love it. I love it. I think Kyle Allen sucks, but I think the Lions are going to bounce back tonight. That's what I think. I like the Lions first half. I like them full game too. Because the full game, you're going to get Emory Jones in for the Falcons. This guy's terrible. 32.5. Don't mind the under. Easton Stick, his dad must be a huge hockey guy. Yeah, I get that. All right, last game. Washington Commanders and the New England Patriots. Commanders are 6.5-point dogs against the Patriots. Let's see. Who are the quarterbacks for these two teams, you know? Let's see the backup quarterbacks. You got Marcus Mariota, you got Josh Johnson, you got Sam Hartman. Oh, I love that quarterback room. I love it. Love it. I mean, Josh Johnson's not that good, but he's a vet. Sam Hartman, Irish legend. He's not very good. That's okay. Notre Dame player. We love that. Marcus Mariota. He's good too. You got Josh Dobbs. You got Ben Woolridge. Oh man, I don't know anything about Ben Woolridge. Nothing. Who the fuck is Ben Woolridge? Oh my God, this motherfucker looks like Jeff Rosa. Who the fuck is Ben Woolridge? Oh my God. Guys. Who the fuck? Let's go, Brock, with a sub bang. 19 months. Aloha Bets gifted a sub. We got a hype train level 1. Love that. Brady statue reveal? Bro. Dude. The Washington Commanders, 6.5-point dog. I might be all over that shit. I might be all over it. Josh Johnson, 88.5. Drake May is going to play tonight. Sure he is. Oh, Jalen Polk. Jalen Polk is a preseason kind of guy. Jalen Polk should go over his receiving yards for sure. 22.5 receiving yards. Sam Hartman might pass for a touchdown. Ja'Cory, they like this guy, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. He's very fast from what I understand. Jeremy McNichols. Didn't he go to Boise State? KJ Osborne. Meh. There's nothing up for Sam Hartman. I don't know. I guess Marcus Mariota might not play. That's probably why the Patriots are such big favorites. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you, Krabs. Well, I think I already know what I like. I already have a fucking underdog entry. I hope I don't burn all my underdog money on preseason. I should probably stop now and just play straights. I'm going to do one. Got taken off PB, probably free. Yeah. Dude, I think Shador's going to ball the fuck out. I really do. All right, here's what we're going to do. I love Rico Dowdle, but I don't know how much he's going to play. So I'm kind of nervous about that. Oh, no. Shador just got taken down. Wow. Okay. I do like the Browns. Emory Jones is terrible. He's terrible. Jalen Polk's going to go over. Do you guys like McNichols? I kind of like McNichols. Yeah. This is it right here. Maybe I'll do two. I'll do two a game. That's what I'll do. I don't know what I'd like for the Lions. Don't know. I'm going to do that though. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. All right. So right now, para me, I like the I'm pairing Shador under half TD with Judge under. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shador is absolutely throwing a touchdown. But I know that's kind of your thing. So go ahead. Do your thing. Let's ride, Quan. What do you have, quantitative? Yeah, Sam Howell's not going to be a very good NFL quarterback. He's not. Krosky Merritt. I saw that clip on Twitter. He looks very fast. He really does. I like the Browns. I love the Lions. Don't know what I like in this Patriots game. Maybe the over. But who the fuck is Ben Woolridge? Is this guy going to score some points? I don't know. We need one more sub for level 2 hype train. I know we can do it. Aloha's gifting subs. Krabs, you have fucking sub. I'd sub to book it for fucking 3 years. Motherfucker, you better get me some beers or something. Pick it at the park. Look at Aloha handing out fucking subbies left and right. W Aloha. Never forget, Aloha's got a degenerate sweater on the word on the plane. Love that. Love that. It's going to get cold here pretty soon. We got a few more sweaters in stock. I'm really surprised the hoodies were much bigger of a hit than the crew neck. I was a crew neck guy. Maybe the hoodies are for the younger gen, you know? Need to lean on you, D-Gen. Give me your most confident bet for tonight. The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions. That's my most confident bet. Got smashed up last night. Shout out steak. What does that mean? Like you tailed steak and you lost? All right, we take that. I have a Book It shirt. I have the cigarette one. I actually really like that logo. That's a great logo. Whoever designed that. You're tailing the Lions? All right. Hey, do so. You do that on your own accord. Tail responsibly. Yeah, lesson learned. You know, the crew necks are actually much more expensive. I love the crew necks. I mean, I like the hoodies a lot too, but yeah, people love the hoodies. And whatchamacallit, I think it's time for a new shirt and a new hat too. You know, I was thinking like looking like a dive bar merch shirt, something that says the Degenerate and looks like a bar and like established whatever, you know. Somebody gave me that idea. Maybe it was Snidesy. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We don't need to focus too much on merch. You know, we need to focus on winning some fucking bets. All right. That's what I got to focus on. Having a great NFL season. All right. The focus is not on merch. I can promise you that. I like the Browns. I love the Lions. I think I like the Commanders over. That's what I like. All right. You want to go look at MLB real quick? Morikawa sucks merch would probably sell. Yep. Miami Vice theme or Mafia type shirt. That's pretty cool. Tommy Fleetwood merch? Absolutely not. Like Superman for his Jays hat on? Yeah, hilarious. Oh, Fleetwood is 10 under. Oh my God, he's going to run away with it. Good for Fleetwood, man. Good for Fleetwood. Can't say I saw it coming. Cannot say I saw it coming. Nope, I'm not a Fleetwood guy. All right, let's run through this board quickly, and then I'm out of here. I do have some shit to do. A lot of shit to do today. We got an early flight tomorrow. I got to wake up at fucking 4 o'clock. All right, you got Chase Burns minus 117 against the Pirates. The Pirates are 6-4 in their last 10. Why would you fade the Pirates? I wouldn't. I would not. Sagano and the A's to pick them. I don't know who this guy is pitching for the A's to pick him. The total's at 10. I know Sagano's a turkey tosser, but the A's are hot right now. 6-4 in their last 10. Early lean would be, I don't know, man. The Orioles are such a pain in the ass to figure out. Damn, they're only 11 games out of below 500. I thought they were more than that. I mean, they're like dead, but they're not like dead. That makes sense. Well, maybe they're dead. It is late in the season. Yeah, they're probably dead. Fuck them. The Reds got to get going, man. They're 4-6 in the last 10. They got to get going for Javon's future. The Yankees are a pick 'em at home with Schlittler going against Hunter Brown. That line looks a little weird, doesn't it? Did the Yankees win? They did. They did. They won. They won against Jack Leiter 3-2. That was a gritty win. They probably blow it up today. What the Astros do? Did the Astros beat the Marlins? They won the series, but they lost the last game. Spencer Arrighetti did not pitch well. Man, kind of like the under, kind of like the Yankees. Yeah, they're dead. Dead. Yeah. Rangers got to get going for my futures, and we got to face Sanchez and Wheeler. Oh, that sucks, man. Sucks. DGen, best place to get a slice near MSG. You know, I'm not really there around there very often, but I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Pizza near Madison Square Garden. Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Oh. Well, Google says Pizza Suprema. I've never heard of that. Pauly G's has a location within Madison Square Garden itself. Pauly G's is great. They've got a spot in Greenpoint. We like it, but that might be in Madison Square Garden. That's not near Madison Square Garden. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what I can find for you. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Zooming in on this bitch. Saboro. I'm just kidding. Fade God Degen on the Yankees, Astros, Mega Nuke. I never fucking said that, Ahern. I never said that. I said I probably like the Yankees. Fade God my ass. The last baseball bet I fucking gave you was the highest scoring game of the season. Fade God. Suck my ass. Giacomo's Pizza and Restaurant. I don't know any of these places, man. Oh, there's a Roberta's. Oh, that's where you should go. I mean, it's Neapolitan. I don't know if you like Neapolitan. That's where you should go. Roberta's is excellent. There's a Rosa's Pizza. Yeah, Bar Primi is in the Penn District. Bar Primi is good. That's not what you want. Don Pepe Pizza, Ace's Pizza. No, you don't want that. You don't want that. Let me go one more page. I'm just never really in this area, so I don't have anything great for you. Dude's Pizza. That's hilarious. Do one more page on do one more page. You probably can't go wrong with East Village Pizza, but I'd get Roberta's personally. I like Roberta's, but it's Neapolitan. I don't know if that's what you want. Yeah, you don't want that. All right, that's fine. I don't blame you. No, I said I'd never been. You know, I don't really think Lee Industry. I think Lee Industry is kind of see if you can get to Pauly G's. I don't think Lee Industry is all that good. I mean, it's good, but I think it's overhyped. I really do. I think it's overhyped. That's all I got for you, Crabs. It's really that area. You're not going to find like good classic pizza because it's so touristy. You know, you can get away with shit food there because it's just so busy. So don't get your hopes up. Go to like East Village Pizza. Just don't get your hopes up. You know, it's all about expectations. Kind of like Happy Gilmore too. Keep the expectations on the floor. You'll be fine. Put a bunch of Parmesan cheese on that bitch. You know. Tigers D-backs moneyline parlay. Everybody listen to quantitative eating, okay? Because this guy is the one of the few in here that knows what the fuck he's talking about. God knows I fucking don't. Yeah. Got him, Dave? What are you talking about? We got another. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? What do we get him? Oh, you're saying we've got Hangman coming up. It's my favorite slice person. I got there when I'm in the city. Yeah, hey, listen, you're not alone. A lot of people like it. Greg loves it. It's good. It's good. It's good pizza. I don't know that it's like I hear it talked about a lot as like the elite pizza in New York very often. And I'm just kind of surprised because I never found it to be like that great, but it's good. It is good pizza. I don't want to be the guy that shits on the industry. I'm not trying to be that contrarian. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving. Angels and Tigers, Scooball. Didn't Scooball lose his last game out? This would probably be a skull fuck right here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't this be a Scooball skull fuck? Also, the Tigers, man, they lost 2 straight series. Yikes. They lost at home to the Twins. Yikes. Damn, I don't know, man. I got nothing in that game. Tigers are weird right now? Yeah. Do we just pull up Pickett at the park? How does that work? What are you talking about? Do you just pull up to pick it at the park? I think so. I don't know. I've never been. Maybe that's a question for Krabs or Trent. I've never been. This is my first year. Losing to the Twins is brutal. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm out. I think I'm out. I think I'm fucking out. Hold on one second. Hold on. My dog took a poop. I gotta look at it. A little dark. That's what you got to do when you got an old dog who's sick. You got to analyze dog shit. It's great. All right, let's keep moving. Braves plus 115 against the Marlins. I don't have no business getting in that. Oh my God, Savale is going against the Guardians. The Guardians are minus 134. Listen, okay. Either the Guardians are the biggest trap on the board, or they're the easiest bet on the board. Which one is it? Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. Yeah, show up. I don't even know if I'm gonna be sitting in my seats, personally. Like maybe. I'm there to hang out. Am I going to watch some baseball? Yeah, I'll watch some baseball. Do I need to watch every pitch? No. BK with a horrendous take. Guy doesn't go to the ballpark to get food. Absolutely horrendous take. I'm going to try some food, Hold on. The Mets just got swept. We got a system play on board, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, tell me right now. Bybee going against the White Sox. Oh my God, isn't it the Aaron Savale revenge game? We stood in the shade last year behind the seats. Love that. How about some Hangman? Whiteboard too clean. We just played Hangman. I'm going to play it again. Don't you worry. I'm going to play it again. I'm trying to briefly go through this fucking board. The Guardians are the easiest bet on the board or the biggest trap on the board. Aaron Savale revenge game is in play. The White Sox have been pesky. All right. Phillies. Judge Berger and fading him. Yeah, I heard that's good. I haven't had it, but I heard that's good. I don't go to Yankee Stadium that often. I like Citi Field. All right, Christopher Sanchez against is that Merrill Kelly? Is that who they traded for? Philly's getting hot or what? 1, 3, or 4? Sure. Okay. Phillies are getting hot. Minus 130. Feels like the right line. 7.5 total. Is this Merrill Kelly's debut for the Rangers? GG jersey with 0 rings. Bobby is a terrorist. Really? Higher Destiny. White Sox are your favorite dog today? I mean, yeah. I don't know. That's sketchy. Are the Royals getting a little hot? 6-4 in their last 10. Oh, they beat Boston. Good. Fucking Red Sox been way too hot lately. Damn. Waka, revenge game. Dustin May was the pitcher. Oh, they traded for Dustin May. That's right. Good. Fuck them. Fuck the White Sox. All right, so I'd probably I'd probably fade Joe Ryan, guys. That's what I would probably do. Is that a bad idea? I'd probably fade Joe Ryan. I think I like the Twins today. Twins are good at home, though. 30-24. It's not a recipe for success. I'll tell you what team I ain't fading. And I ain't fading the fucking Brewers. Oh, shit. Mets. Fading the Mets is a system play today. Let's do it. Cubs, minus 150 against the Cardinals. I'm good. Oh, the Rays and the Mariners. Fuck, man. This is going to be tough. This is going to be so tough. This is going to be such a tough series. Randy Revenge series, guys. Randy Revenge series. I'm telling you right now. This line looks unbelievably short. The Cardinals. The Diamondbacks are only minus 230. I don't care. I don't care that they're 3-7 in the last 10. Don't give a shit. That's crazy short. They should be more than that. The Rockies are awful. That's going to be like a 4-2 game, 4-3 game, maybe. Rockies plus 2.5 would be a play if you can get it. I don't know, Aherna. I really don't. I think they're dead, dude. I really do. I think they're dead. The Mariners are heating up. Yeah, this sucks. But Castillo is a righty. The Rays can hit righties. They really can. Padres, Nick Pivetta. Padres are hot. 8-2 in their last 10. I think the Pivetta revenge game. I think the Padres are going to fuck up the Red Sox. I like Pivetta. And I like the Padres today. That'd be a square play, but I like it. Toronto, plus 120 against the Dodgers. It can be a tough series for Toronto. Sure is. Sure fucking is. What did they just do? Oh, they whooped the shit out of the Rockies. Whooped them. Oof. That was so mean. So mean. And then the Nationals are in San Francisco taking on the Giants. All right, I'm going to run through this real quick, and then we're going to shut it down. You know what? The more I think about it, guys, the more I think this is a lot of respect for Chase Burns to be favored on the road in Pittsburgh against Mitch Keller. I know Mitch Keller isn't very good. I mean, I'm sorry. I know the Pirates aren't very good. They are 6-4 in their last 10. I think that is a lot of respect for the Reds to be favored. I really do. That's what I think. Nothing for me in the Orioles game. I know. I lean Yankees. Nothing Tigers. Nothing Braves. I'd probably, I don't know how contrarian lines have been doing. The short lines have been doing this year. I haven't really been monitoring too much, but I'd probably play the Guardians, I think, or the under, first 5 under, something like that. Because the White Sox are getting back from a road trip, aren't they? Yeah, they're getting back. First game back from a 6-game road trip. No day off either. I like the under in that one. Because, I don't like Savale, but it is a revenge game. He was on the Guardians. Guardians traded him. Great trade. Kyle Manzardo. Great trade. Be funny if Kyle Manzardo took him yard, right? What's Kyle Manzardo to hit a home run today? Kyle Manzardo is either going to strike out 3 times because Aaron Savale is going to be like, fuck you. 4.5 Ks. He ain't getting that. Yeah, here we go. Plus 325. Love that. I love that narrative. Okay. Lean Phillies. Like the Royals. These 2 games right here, one favorite's going to win, one dog's going to win. I would not take both favorites in these 2. I'll probably be wrong because I think it's the Phillies and the Royals. I'll probably be wrong. Fate of the Mets in a system spot's got to be the Brewers for me. 9-1 in their last 10. Sure, why not? 70 wins, unbelievable. Cubs, Cardinals, nothing. This feels like an under game. That's what it feels like to me. This feels like an under. Rasmussen and Castillo, I got nothing. I like the Padres. I might play a little fucking MLB tonight. We'll see. Let's go White Sox for the futures. Yep. Well, good luck, guys. Good luck. All right. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Kevin D with the sub bang. Furl with the sub bang. OG, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for the subs. All right. Make sure you follow the page, subscribe to YouTube, do all that good stuff, fun stuff. Oh, and the NFC South newsletter is out in your inbox. Unfortunately, I'm not very fun in this one. All right. Go to the website and subscribe. We've got Steak is all over the Falcons in every which way. Fuck him. Greg is buying the Bucks to win the NFC South this year. That's going to be a curse. Don't forget, Greg faded Baker Mayfield on his passing yards last year, and Baker Mayfield had a career year. No big deal. Steak is fading the Panthers. I can't. I got nothing. I really don't. I got nothing. DJ, hope you have a good Friday and weekend. Thank you. Stay safe. What time is your appointment tomorrow with the Canucks, DJ? Don't be late to grab beers with the boys. With the Canucks? What Canucks? Oh, the Canadians? No, I moved it to Sunday. That's why I have to go do now. I got to put our itinerary together as soon as we hang up. I hope to be to Billy's early. I think I land at 10. So I don't have anything to wear. I was going to go straight there, but I don't have any clothes with me to go to fucking pick it at the park. I really could use a fucking haircut or a neck trim, but you're not going to get the best looking version of me, but it is what it is. All right. I'll try to be as well rested as I possibly can. It's going to be a short night of sleep, early morning, hopefully a smooth flight, knock on wood. And then we'll go straight there. We'll have ourselves a day at Pick It at the Park. All right. Becky Smith breakout, dude. I love that. Yep. Love that. Shout out Royal. I gave you some flowers earlier with your tweets and your NFL futures. You guys have been doing good work. Looking forward to Ramble this season. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great Friday. Pick It at the Park tomorrow. Very much looking forward to it. Good luck on all your wagers. And let's give Betting News a raid. Good dudes over at Betting News. Go over to Betting News. Say what's up to Betting News. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again for hanging out. Yeah, it's going to be a long day, Crabs. It's going to be a long fucking day, all right? That's why I think when I get there, I'm having a vodka Red Bull. I'm going to really do my damnedest. It's the best I could do with a fucking sick dog down here in Florida, but we're trying, man. We're trying. We're going to make it happen, all right? That's one thing. I'm not the toughest son of a bitch, but I do try. Is it Betting News? Yeah. All right. Good dudes over at Betting News. Go join. Go say what's up. Good luck on all your wagers. Detroit Tigers today. POD. Yo, Rally, Shook and Book. I appreciate that, man. I need all the faith and all the support I can get. All right, join the raid. Join the raid. Have a great day. Appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. Peace.